MPP finish Ghana. Hey, MPP finish Ghana.
Hello, Linda.
Yeah. This is kind of baby I want to go. So the kitchen one pass here and I see one who's here.
Okay, where is Mr. Tamasa?
I'm here.
Good. So, media, we want you to start with Mr. Tamasa. He will tell you what used to happen here. This is the Great Mechanization Center, which, as you can see, has been totally ransacked. It's a state capture location. But he was here with the Vegetable Farmers Association, and he will let you know what was happening here before they were asked to move out. They were evicted, and they have been told to move to somewhere in Amra here, right? So give them the background, and then we can have the talk. Yeah.
Good evening, viewers, and welcome to Joe Rich TV's Hourly News Report. I'm Jerry Josh, bringing you the latest updates from the heart of Ghana's political landscape. Tonight, our focus shifts to Parliament, where tensions are mounting following a strong statement from the Minority Caucus against a controversial entity known as the Oral Team.
If anybody also feels that Oral is mistreating them, that Oral's work is infringing on their liberties and rights, and they have evidence to show that they have not committed any error or crime or offense, I don't think that they are precluded from also seeking redress. Oral managed to recover X percentage of all the loot that we were hearing about.
In a bold move, the Minority Caucus has directed its members to refuse any engagement with the Oral Team. The group, led by North Tonguem P. Samuel Okajeto Blakwa, has come under heavy scrutiny for its alleged unconstitutional operations. Swami MP John Darko voiced these concerns during a press conference held earlier today at Parliament House. Speaking with conviction, John Darko criticized the Oral Team's activities, describing them as unconstitutional and a direct interference with the mandates of the police, the Economic and Organized Crime Office, EOCO, and the Special Prosecutor. According to Mr. Darko, the actions of the Oral Team undermine Ghana's legal framework and jeopardize the rule of law.
Oral is an operation. It's a project. It's not an institution. NPP can be so daft sometimes. I don't understand this, my party. NPP can be damn. See, this is what happens when you appoint elements who don't even understand anything and don't read. Oral is not an institution. For you to be raising issues about its legality and legitimacy. Having the Constitution of the Republic of Ghana guaranteed even for civil arrest. Bless you and I, if we know that Mr. A or B stole something belonging to the state, we are enjoined by the laws of Ghana to actually go conduct an arrest, carry the person to the police station, and actually tell them what we know as pointers to them adducing evidence to establish culpability.
Mr. Darko expressed alarm over the endorsement of the Oral Team's actions by the Minister for Justice and Attorney General designate. Despite being a legal expert, the minister reportedly defended the team's operations during his appearance before the Appointments Committee. This position, Mr. Darko argued, is deeply troubling. As a law professor, he should have condemned it, but rather he justified it, Mr. Darko remarked, suggesting that the Oral Team's actions amount to persecution targeting former government officials. He went on to describe specific incidents where individuals' legally acquired properties, such as homes, vehicles, and lands, were confiscated by the team. The Minority Caucus is adamant that such actions constitute an overreach of power. As a result, they have called upon their members to boycott any invitations from the Oral Team, emphasizing their commitment to upholding the Constitution and safeguarding citizens from what they perceive as undue harassment. The caucus has further urged Ghanaians to remain vigilant and stand against what they describe as persecution and intimidation. The ongoing debate over the oral team's legitimacy has sparked widespread controversy, with accusations of partisanship and targeted operations against former government officials. To delve deeper into this issue, we'll now turn to our panel of experts. Joining us are Dr. Ama Abing, a constitutional law scholar, and political analyst Kwame Asare. Dr. Abing, let me begin with you. What are your thoughts on the constitutionality of the oral team's operations? Dr. Ama Abing, thank you, Jerry. The concerns raised by the Minority Caucus are valid. The rule of law demands that any actions targeting individuals, especially involving property seizures, must follow due process. If these allegations hold, the oral team's actions could indeed be deemed unconstitutional. Thank you, Dr. Abin. Kwame Asare, how do you think this controversy will impact the political climate in the months leading up to the next parliamentary session? Kwame Asare, Jerry, this is likely to deepen existing divisions in Parliament. The Minority Caucus' decision to boycott the oral team's requests could escalate tensions, potentially overshadowing other critical legislative discussions. In closing, the controversy surrounding the oral team continues to dominate discussions in political and public spheres. The Minority Caucus' strong stance has raised serious questions about governance, accountability, and the balance of power within Ghana's democratic system. Stay tuned to Jorich TV for more updates on this developing story. I'm Jerry Josh. Thank you for watching, and good night.